Hello everyone, we are into day 3. Today we are going to see about copy data and data flow features in the Azure Data Factory. As already we know, we see in the video 2, the copy data feature. In that, it's like we taken a data set, we stored it in bronze zone and then we transferred it to the silver zone. But today, we are going to take like a table from the SQL database as we created in the Azure. But in the real life scenario, we are going to take data from the database as of our access to the company's database. But today, as of now, we are going to use the tables in the SQL database we created in the Azure, like in the before videos. So we are going to dive into the next slide. It is like it tells about the copy data and data flow features. In the copy data, we use this feature in the Azure to just simply, the copy data from any source to the target. Here in copy data, we do not do any kind of transformations, and in the data flow, we use this feature particularly to do the transformation and then we send the transformed data to the target in the Azure generally. So let's dive into the Azure. So here we are in the Azure. So we are going to see here Amogachitra resource group. In this resource group, we are going to click on Amogachitra Data Factory. So we are going to launch it. It's loading. So here we are into the data factory. Here we are going to create a data set. It's like a table from the SQL database. So here we are going to select on Azure. After selecting Azure, we are going to select Azure SQL database. After selecting Azure SQL database, we are going to create a link name, SQL database name. Here, Mogachitra, Chitra 2, database 2. Link service as Azure SQL database. So the table name as lt.address. For further use, we can select as lt.customer. So I'm going to select OK. I selected OK. I'm going to test connection now. Yeah, it's successful. It is like a source. And next, I'm going to create a target. So it is like empty file, Azure blob storage. Click on continue. Click on delimited text. Okay. Sync. So here, silver zone. After clicking on silver zone, click on OK. It is a target SQL. It is like give it on none because it is not a SQL database table. It is just a normal empty table. We are going to import that data into this table. So we are going import schema. It is none. Click on OK. Yeah, our table is created. We're going to test the connection here. Yeah, the connection is successful. Next, we are going to create a pipeline to transfer that table into this target database. So click on pipeline, create a new pipeline. After creating new pipeline, we are going to name it SQL table. Well, table to sync. So click on move on transform. Here, first we are going to just select the copy data because we are just copying data from here to sync. So take it here. So name it as to target. So here source, we're going to select the source. Here the source is Amoga Chitra database 2 as we created before. Sync is, we're going to select the target SQL we have just now created. So yeah, I'm going to activate it, debug now. So it is on queued. Yeah, it is taking some time. Here it got succeeded as of now. And next we're going to click on validate this pipeline. So your pipeline has been validated. So we're going to close it. And next we are going to publish this pipeline. Click on publish. It is going to publish. So publishing is successfully completed. Here we are going to see whether the data is copied in the silver zone or not. So go to here, go to home, click on Amog Chitra. Here we are going to see Amog Chitra lake, and here I'm going to go to containers. In containers, I'm going to click on silver zone. So yeah, we are going to see here. We are seeing right now it is saleslt.customer.text, which we have copied from the SQL database function from the database to here the silver zone. So by using the copy data, we did not do any transformations on the table. We are just copy and paste it here. So this is the function of copy data feature in the Azure Data Factory. Now we are going to see the data flow feature in the Azure Data Factory. It is going to do some transformations on the data which we are going to select now. So let us dive into the data flow feature. So here I'm going to create a two data sets from the SQL database. So here the data sets here means I'm going to separate the tables from the SQL database. So I'm going to take two tables as of now, sales lt.customer and sales order.header files. Here create a new data set, click on Azure, click on SQL database, click on continue. Here we give it as sales lt dot sales lt header sales lt customer next linked service as SQL database. So the table name is sales lt dot customer. We're going to click OK. So yeah, it is created. I'm now testing connection. It is fine. Next, I'm going to create another data set. The same procedure here. Click on Azure SQL database. Continue. Here name as sales order header. The linked service as same Azure SQL database. Table name as sales order header. Here we are selecting Azure SQL database 1. It is the database. We are taking the table sales lt dot sales order header from this database. So we are selecting this database. So click on OK. Yeah, now we're going to test the connection. It is also fine. Mm, yeah, now I'm going to create a new data set. It is a target. Just to, after transforming this data, I'm going to dump it into the target. So click on Azure Blob Storage, click on continue. Save the CSV file, click on continue. So it is transformed data, transformed data. Link service is sync. Same the procedure, it is in server zone. So click on OK, click on none because it is an empty table. Click on OK. So I'm going to test connection now. Yeah, it's fine. So now I'm going to create a pipeline. It is a little bit different from the previous one. Now I'm going to click on move and transform. Here I'm going to take a data flow. This is the different from the previous one. Here I'm going to name as transformation pipeline. Transformation pipeline. So here in the settings, here I'm going to click on this data flow. Settings. I'm going to select new. So here I'm going to add a source. Add source. Click on add source. So here I'm going to select source 1 as data set. It is as we created before, sales LT customer, and source 2 as sales LT sales order header. So I'm going to come here in this transformation. I'm going to combine these two sources, and then I'm going to, dump this data to the sink. It means the target data. So here I'm going to transform the data from the SQL database. So here in the real-time scenario, it not only be a SQL database, it is the company database in the real-life scenario. So I'm going to transform those data, and then I'm going to place it in the target file. So it is our target as of now. So here I'm going to click on plus. Here I'm going to click on join operation because I'm going to join these two sources. So click on join. In the join operation, here we can see left stream is a source 1 and the right stream is source 2. So here the join is created, and I'm going to select these two sources on the basis of the primary key. So I'm going to select the primary key here. I'm going to see the common ones in the both. So I see the sales order ID. No, the customer ID. I have seen the customer ID as common here. I have seen here. Yeah, the customer ID. I'm going to join basis on the primary key, customer ID. Here, this is the data flow one. This transformed data flow. Transformed data flow. So here I'm going to dump it in the sink. Going to select the sink. So I'm going to create a sync. Here the dataset we have created before, which is transform data, right? Here we have created the transform data. So yeah, all all are perfect as of now. So I'm going to debug it. Click on OK. So it is getting done. We have to wait for some time. So here the data flow debug is successful. We can see the green tick here. And then I'm going to validate this pipeline. So click on validate. So your data flow has been validated, no errors found. Close it. And then I'm going to publish this all changes in the data flow. So click on publish all. So these are the steps we have performed as of now. We can see we have created pipeline. We have created 3 data sets for this purpose. And then I am created one data flow here. So I'm going to create click on publish. So here we can see publishing, deploying changes to the factory. Yeah, the publishing is completed. It's successfully published. Now I'm going to see it in the silver zone. So I'm clicking here. So I'm going to refresh it. Refresh this whole page. So here we can see here the file part here. I'm going to download it. Open file. Click on open file. Yeah, we can see here the combined. You mean the combined data, which is the sales LT and the sales header, the sales header file. You can see all here. So finally, this is the target file we have to see. So in this video for today, we have seen about the copy data and the data flow. So in that, we'll meet in the next video, like with the new information. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to Amog Chitra.